He was really light last
I
night.
had him higher than me, but we'll go even higher yet.
Because I had to listen on my way to Elk Point.
Yeah.
End of the fourth.
This headset on.
Okay. Hello, Beresford fans. This is a sound check for the game coming up soon. Just to make sure if there's any problems or just if there are none, just making sure it's all ready to go once the game starts.
All right, fans, welcome to Yankton for this JV matchup. Here will be the early game, 4 o'clock JV, Yankton Gazelles versus the Beresford Watchdogs at Sertoma Park on the North Turf Fields. Yeah, just a radio check. We'll have our fans down the line give us a thumbs up when they hear us. We'll be back with the game action in a few minutes.
Okay. Welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson, here live at, where are we at? Sertoma Park?
Sertoma Park
Yep.
in Yankton. First up to bat is Hannah Colford.
And just now got hit by the
Diego,
ball.
she had a game a couple weeks ago, got hit twice in the same game. Went to the second game, got hit her first at bat and now gets hit again. So she's up there laughing with the coaches and the teammates in the dugout that she's just a magnet for taking hit by pitches.
Okay, up to bat here next is
Maddie Gillespie.
Oh, yep, and that's number 3, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So Colford reaches on a base on balls. Again, fans, this is the JV game. We'll update the scoreboard graphic as the half innings go on.
Second pitch here. It's going to be hit towards that left field. Infield, just, yep. First baseman's there, and third baseman also going to walk off their bases to get the balls.
Yeah, just ran it out there, Diego, at first base, and or the throw was off. The first baseman got pulled off, but we'll credit Gillespie with a single here to get her going. Colford then wisely took third, so brings up Gracie Ebert.
Okay, it's going to be a strike for Grace Ebert for this one.
That does allow allow Maddie Gillespie to take second base.
Okay, it's going to be just over the bat for that one. That'll be a second strike for Gracie. Okay. It's going to be a strikeout for Gracie. The pitcher is Hughes, right?
Yep. Hughes is doing the pitching, at least what we grabbed from the starting lineup that we were provided, and Chrisman is the catcher for the Yankton Gazelles.
Up to bat now is number 7, Anna Latondras. First pitch there. Pretty sure it was a strike.
Yeah, she was swinging at that one, so she's got a no ball, 1 strike count to her.
Okay, 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it looks like Hughes just kind of working the outside of the plate here so far. Watchdogs just haven't quite got around on it other than the one that Gillespie got a bat on. This one's going to get down. It's going to score.
Go down towards that left field. Just
Gillespie
that gap
was
there
running,
between shortstop and left
they're going to
field.
follow each other through 1-2. So Watchdogs on the board. 2 runs here with a single from the sophomore Anna Latondras.
Now up to bat for the Watchdogs is number 17.
Should be Julia.
Yep. Julia Kinney.
Kinney, yep.
Okay, it's going to be a strike for Julia. Second pitch from Hughes. Oops. Going to be a foul ball. Second strike for Julia. Okay, third pitch from Hughes. Okay, going to be another foul ball.
Diego, we got a nice breeze at our back. We are almost right behind home plate, so the camera view that you're seeing, we're standing right behind the camera.
Yeah.
We got a nice breeze right at our back, so the ball is going to be pushing to the outfield through probably most of the night here.
Okay, fourth pitch from Hughes. Ended up being a ball, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, gave number...
Should be 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think one of those was a foul. Then that does allow Anna Latondras to steal second.
Yep, number 7. It's going to be another ball. It's for a 2 inside. Okay, 6th pitch. It's going to be the third ball.
All right, be a full
count now, yeah. All right, 7th pitch. Yep, that's going to be a base on balls for number 17, Julia Kinney. Bringing up number 6, right? Atlee Olson.
Atlee Olson. So runners at first and second, 1 out here in the top of the first. Watchdogs with a 2-0 lead. Hughes gets Olson on a first pitch strike.
Okay, second pitch here from Hughes. Okay, there's going to be a ball outside on that one. gonna be a lot easier to tell the balls and strikes here because we're actually like right behind home plate.
Yeah, we're a little closer than we kind of set up at home, more towards the home team dugout.
Oh,
So
that's coming
fouled
straight.
up.
That's coming to us. Nope, never mind. Still stays within the field.
So good job there by the catcher, Krisman. F2 for the second out. Diego, the way the wind is pushing the net, it's a net backstop, curves, an opportunity for the ball to kind of hit that coming down. It'd be a foul ball then, but good job by Krisman to keep an eye on that and get that one fielded.
There's going to be a strike for number 12, Brielle, or no, Gwen Traxler.
Gwen Traxler, yep.
Okay, it's going to be another strike for Gwen.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Watchdogs up 2-0.
Okay, it's going to be a ball. Yep, counting 1 ball, 2 strikes for Gwen. Runners on first and second. All right, it's going to be a foul ball.
And fans throughout the JV game, we'll work to preserve iPad battery here and make sure we've got enough to cover the varsity game. So kind of reverse of how we normally do it. Hughes does get Traxler to strike out, so that's the 3rd out. We'll be back with the bottom half of the first. The Gazelles will bring up Koletsky, Puck, and Krisman. We'll be back right after this break.
Okay, welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez here, joined by Jared Olson, here live at Saratoga Park. It is Watchdogs JV versus Yankton JV. Pitching for the Watchdogs is number 13, Kennedy Merrigan. Catching for the Watchdogs is number 24, Ivy Kaiser. And up to bat for the Gazelles is number 3,
Koletsky.
Koletsky.
Yeah, we just got last names off of their lineup sheet, so we'll roll with that for a JV production.
Okay. Current count is
showing 2 balls and no strikes up on the scoreboard, so we're going to go with that.
Oh, that's gonna go over towards a little training area back there. That'll be the first strike for Koletsky, right?
Okay, look at there. Superintendent Dagan comes through with a roster here. So, Callie Koletsky. We'll put these in as we go.
Okay. Gonna be a strike for Kelly?
Callie.
Oh, Callie.
Callie Koletsky. 2 balls, 2 strikes is what I have in the book and what's up on the board.
Okay, it's going to be a full count up here for Koletsky. Okay, 6th pitch. Gotta be hit towards that left field there. Just in that gap between left and center field.
That's one hopper off the fence. They're going to look throw third. Watchdogs do miss the cutoff.
Okay.
So leadoff triple for Koletsky. Brings up number 9, Olivia Puck.
Okay. Count for Olivia Puck, right?
Yep, Olivia Puck.
Okay, Olivia Puck is currently 1 ball right now. Okay, 2nd pitch from Kennedy. Okay, it's going to be another ball for Olivia. Third pitch from Merrigan here. Okay, it's going to be a ball. Yep, 3 balls, no strikes for Olivia Puck. Okay, it's going to be a base on balls for Olivia.
Brings up Krisman, number 20, Hannah Krisman.
Okay.
Okay, that's Puck taking 2nd.
Runners on 2nd and 3rd. It's Krisman, right? Not Crimson?
Krisman.
All right, Krisman. Oop. Okay, going to be caught by the net there.
Did anybody flinch back behind here?
Few people.
No, we've got one flincher back here, Diego.
Yeah. Count is 1 or not, or just 1 strike, no balls. Okay, well, now change that. 1 ball now. Okay. 3rd pitch from Merrigan.
Good fans, appreciate you tuning in here at Watchdogs.live, Dogbone Entertainment. Freshman Diego Hernandez on the call. Diego.
Yep.
Merrigan rings her up for a strikeout. We threw the ball into dead ball territory. Okay. I was looking down, and so Koletsky's going to come in to score. Puck moves over to 3rd. Watchdogs threw the ball into dead ball territory, so each was advanced to base. 1 down here, Diego, in the bottom of the 1st. Watchdogs 2, Gazelles 1.
First pitch from Kennedy to number 31.
We'll get updated on that one here.
Number 31, Haley Botolfson. Okay, first pitch is going to be a strike. Came off the top of the bat. Second pitch will be a ball. Third pitch from Kennedy.
Just missed.
Okay. It's going to be another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Current count for Haley. It's going to be a
Top
nice
fly chance
high
for the
fly,
second baseman.
Nice ball. Yep.
Who we got there? Is that Traxler? So Gwen Traxler with the F4. Nice job to back up to the edge of the infield and get that one and hold the runner at 3rd.
Now up to bat now for the Gazelles is number 30.
Reese Gary.
First pitch, it's going to be a ball.
I would possibly believe there could be a Superintendent Dagan possible West Central connection here, possibly.
Okay, second pitch from Merrigan. Okay, 1 ball, 1 strike so far. Third pitch from Merrigan. That's gonna be another ball. Just above the shoulders there. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A nice job working here by the freshman Kennedy Merrigan in the circle.
Okay. It's going to be
That's going to get a single here. Got over the head of the shortstop. Going to drive in a run, so that's puck coming in to score. And Reese Gary with a single evens things up here at 2 runs apiece in the bottom of the second. Number 5, Sophia Shudek.
Okay. First pitch to Sophia here. Oop, that's going to go over that tree. All right, look at that. Came out to the other side.
Yeah, one of the Beresford fans got a hold of that one as it came over the fence, hit the tree, bounced off the concrete retaining wall. So that is a strike
right into
one.
the hand. Second pitch. Going to be a ball, high flying one. Okay. Third pitch, that's going to be high flying one over to second baseman. Who's just going to drop it there.
Just couldn't quite get to it. She's caught in no man's land. So right as the kind of that brown infield turf turns into green grass, Watchdogs were kind of right in between there. Just couldn't quite secure it. So Gary goes over to third on that. Sophia Shudek, we'll credit her with a single. And then she went to second. Brings up number 17, Stotts, Aubrey Stotts.
All right. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch here, it's going to be a strike, or I guess a foul ball, counting as a strike here. Okay, third pitch from Merrigan. Okay, it's going to be another high flying one over to that second baseman.
Yeah, the wind is pushing out. I think it's just ball keeps drifting. So we'll give Stotts a fly ball single here. That was Gary that came in to score. So now the Gazelles 3, Watchdogs 2.
Actually, another number 30 did as well.
They had 2 came in and scored?
2 came in, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, first pitch to number 16. Godolski.
Let's get a first name, Kennedy.
Kennedy Godolski. First pitch is, second, okay. Second pitch is a ball, first pitch was a strike. Yep, count 1-1 for Godolski. Third pitch from Kennedy. Okay, it's going to be a low-flying one. That'll be a ball. Second ball for Godetsky. That one's gonna hit the ground first.
Yeah, Watchdogs with a play at first. Just couldn't get the field, the throw, and the catch.
Guy's gonna be safe at second
underneath
for
of it.
Godetsky.
So Watchdogs slinging the ball around, just cannot find a throw and a catch to get it out. So that was Godolski. She reaches on an air, and then she goes to second. That was Stotts on first. She comes around to score. So now it's 5-2 Gazelles.
Okay, up to bat now for the Gazelles is number 19,
McCoy.
McKaylee McCoy. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch is going to be a strike as she swung at it. Looked to be in the zone there too, but just over the bat. Third pitch. It's going to be another ball, I'd assume.
Watchdogs got 2 down here in the bottom of the first, just looking to pick up that third out.
Okay, fourth pitch.
Grounder up the middle is going to get into the outfield. Okay, Godalski goes to third. That's McCoy on first with the single. Thigason, number 13, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Chopper back up the middle. Watchdogs aren't going to get to that one either.
Number 16, Godalski makes it home.
So we'll give Brooklyn Thigason a single. Godalski comes home to score. McCoy went to second and rounded and went to third. Is this number 7, Diego? Caden Schultz.
Yep, number 7, Caden Schultz. First pitch was a strike, swung at it, just misjudged it about there. Okay, second pitch. It's going to be a foul ball. Going over to the Beresford dugout over there.
Diego, we are having a little bit of trouble with, we're kind of dropping and picking up cameras. We are working off of my phone's hotspot to provide the stream. But the iPad is really taking battery power here early on. So we're probably going to take the second inning off and see if we can get this thing slowed down or charged up a little bit. We'll keep the stream going. But when we do get to the second, we will just shut off the audio so we can plug in the charger here. What did we have there? Anyways, they're indicating the third out, so we're going to go to the break here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that the Gazelles put up. So it's Beresford 2, Gazelles 6 after 1 complete. Watchdogs will come in the second with Bidney and either Harper Olson or Ivy Kaiser, and then Ari Davis. So again, we will be back looking like maybe the third inning after we get a chance to charge up the iPad a little bit. I might go power off the first and third base cameras.
Okay, welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson. Today is Yankton Gazelles versus Beresford Watchdogs JV game. Up to bat here for the Watchdogs is number 5.
Yeah, we got 5, Hannah
Yep.
Colford. So
Number
top
5,
of the
Hannah
lineup
Colford.
tonight for the Watchdogs. Diego, we did not add to the battery, but we did not eat any more up. So we kind of went away at 80%. We still have 80%. We did ditch our first and third base cameras. We just powered them off for now. One of them was really struggling to connect and stay connected. So not sure if the iPad and device were working really hard to connect, but simplified just behind home here. Chopper. Colford could run this out. Yes, she does.
Yep. Safe at first for Colford there.
So again, we'll try to cover as much of the JV. I'm not sure if they're going a 90-minute or a certain number of minutes or certain number of innings or what they're looking to do, but nonetheless, we will cover until they tell us they're done here. We'll then charge up the iPad and do our best to get the varsity game covered as well.
Okay, up to bat was Maddie Gillespie. Just hit that one on first one and makes it to first there.
Yeah, sent that to the shortstop, and she sent it over to second base, so they get the lead runner, Colford. So Gillespie reaches on a fielder's choice. Brings up number 10, Gracie Ebert. And Diego, I was told during the break, it's a birthday for Gracie. So happy birthday to Gracie.
Yep.
I'll just make the assumption that it's 14. We're going to make a guess that this is the 14th.
That's a fair guess, actually.
Okay, yeah, I think so. For an 8th grader, I'm just going to guess it's 14.
Okay.
Ooh, really close to a birthday single or double down the left field line. That's going to roll all the way to the corner. Just missed catching third base there.
Count is 2 balls, 1 strike here for Gracie.
That pitch does get away from the catcher, so it allows
Gillespie
to get to second and round it, and then look and come back.
Okay, count for Gracie here is... Okay. That's a...
Yeah, they don't have the scoreboard updated at the moment, balls and strikes. So if we lost our scoreboard operator or what we've got over there, but see if the umpire gives
2
us
balls, 2 strikes, it looks
full.
like.
Okay. Change up, ball got away from us. We're going to go to third. No, they didn't even make a play on her. They were worried about Gillespie on third. So they let Grace Ebert. That was a birthday gift, Diego.
Yeah.
The catcher gave Gracie a birthday gift. Said, go to first.
Looks like they knew that already.
Go to third strike, I'll drop it. You go to first, and then I won't throw it down.
Okay, that'll be a ball for number 7, Anna Latondras. Okay, this is going to be a strike for Latondras. 1 ball, 1 strike, if I'm not mistaken.
Gracie Ebert steals second on that one. Pitch is high, got caught up in the fence. Gillespie's going, she scores, so Watchdogs bring in another run.
Okay. Score is 11-20. That's coming over behind us. Okay. Current count for Latondra still, I think it is.
Yeah, Anna's still up to bat.
Okay.
Ooh,
It's
that one
gonna
almost
stay
wanted
in.
to climb the fence. Net fence here in front of you, so again, we're not able to mount our camera like we traditionally do on a chain link. So we brought a tripod tonight, knowing that we remembered or thought we remembered a net here at the two turf fields on the north side of Sertoma Park. Latondra's going to get one of those gifts as well, so a swinging third strike that was dropped. First base was open. Pitcher, I believe, is giving an indication she would like a little sip of water. Sure enough, she goes over to near third base, the coach's box, and now the catcher would like a little sip as well. We're in the third inning now, I believe, Diego, right?
Yep, third.
They haven't updated the board, but we'll update our graphic while we're thinking of it.
All right. Up to bat is number 17, Julia Kinney. Okay, it's gonna get Latondras over to second. Okay, it's gonna be a strike for Kinney. 1 ball, 1 strike for Kinney.
Good off-speed pitch there by Gary.
I was about to say that one looked a little slower than usual.
Yeah, no, good good change of velocity there for her. Worked outside corner there. They didn't drop that one, so Kinney is retired. Brings up number 6, Atlee Olson.
Okay, number 6, Atlee Olson. Strike for her. Okay, decent hit over towards right field. It's going to be out at first base for Atlee.
Yeah, they do get that secured, so the 4-3 put out retires the Watchdogs in the top half of the third. Bring up the bottom half of the inning, and we are 5:23. Again, if they're going kind of a 90-minute mark or something shortly after, I believe the varsity is slated to start at 6 p.m. Now the athletic director is stepping out onto the field to talk to the officials. Bottom half of the third, what they're thinking if they want to bat or if they're going to with a 20-11 lead here on the board.
Well, and it looks like they're going to call it here.
Okay, so for the sake of time and warm-up, apparently, they're going to give the umpires a little chance to get in the shade and get a drink, and they will most likely swap out their protective gear for bases and behind the plate. Fans or the teams will shake hands. Diego, we're going to take a little break as well, get something cool to drink, use the restroom, and get the lineups in the scorebook. We'll be back for varsity action at 6 o'clock or just a touch before. Again, Diego Hernandez and Jared Olson signing off for the JV game. We'll keep this stream going. Okay.
Okay, welcome back, Beresford fans. I am Diego Hernandez here, joined by Jared Olson.
Yeah, this is a non-conference, non-Class A matchup. We are down in Yankton at Sertoma Park, one of the two turf fields. We are taking on the Class AA Yankton Gazelles. So, Watchdogs' first adventure playing AA softball. So JV game is completed, Diego. We tried to cover what we could. We've got all three of our cameras here that those that are used to tuning into Watchdogs.live are used to seeing. We're working off my cell phone hotspot. For whatever reason, we're just really struggling to get the cameras down first and third to get connected, stay connected, and just really working hard on the battery. First up, Reese Olson, center field for the Watchdogs.
First pitch there, going to be a ball. Or not ball, strike.
Yeah, called strike looking.
Yep, strike. Second pitch.
Yeah, she held on that one. No, first base ump said she went. So not called a no balls, 2 strikes. Pitching today for the Gazelles is Madison Gerard.
Okay, it's going to be a ball for Reese Olson there. Current count for is 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Catcher is Kira Churchma.
Okay, it's going to be a second ball for Reese.
Yeah, Gerard out to an early 0-2 count. Now things even up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay, bringing up the full count here with the 5th pitch. Okay, she's going to hit that towards right field.
Yeah, over to second base, so that's a 4-3 put out for the first out. Brings up the shortstop, Keely Merrigan.
Okay. First pitch from Madison Gerard.
Yep, Madison Gerard, second batter she'll face here.
Okay, it's going to be a ball as called by the umpire.
Those just tuning in, we did reference during the JV, maybe don't feel it as much at the moment, but the wind is from the back, so it's pushing straight out.
Okay, second ball for Keely Merrigan.
Okay, those tuning in, Diego Hernandez and Jared Olson. On the call today, Watchdogs.live, Dogbone Entertainment.
Okay, third ball for number 16, Keely Merrigan.
Yeah, she has a take call there. Watches one right down the middle. It's going to make Gerard earn this one. See what she comes back with here now with a 3-1 count. Chopper right in front. Going to be a tough play at first. Ooh, gets the groan of the Watchdogs. Called out on the 1-3 putout. Brings up the DP today, Brinley Moaning, wearing number 8.
Okay, first pitch to Brinley here. Straight into that third baseman's
out right
hand.
to the third baseman, so line out F5 there. So Yankton 3 up, 3 down. Watchdogs will play a little defense now for Yankton. Will bring up Jocelyn Burns, Madison Gerard, and Madison Musfeldt. So we'll be back after this quick break.
Welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson. Today is Yankton Gazelles versus Beresford Watchdogs. Softball varsity here. Pitching for the Watchdogs is number 28, Riley Lorvik. Catching for the Watchdogs is number 24, Ivy Kaiser. And then up to bat for the Gazelles is number 2, Jocelyn Burns.
Jocelyn Burns, she's the shortstop. Little fly ball. Reese Olson comes under it in center field. Takes a couple extra steps back after coming in, but retires Jocelyn Burns with one pitch. So F8 to center field. Brings up the pitcher.
Number 11, Madison Girard. Okay, first pitch from Lorvik. Okay, gonna go towards that shortstop. It's gonna be out at first base.
Yeah, nice job by Keely Merrigan. I think it helps Diego. We're on turf. She knew she was going to get a true bounce out of that. Tried to get the fly ball, held up, got a perfect clean bounce up in her hands, secured the ball, rocketed and fired over to Lily Seibert for the second out.
Then up for the Gazelles is number 1, Madison Masfeld.
Yeah, she's playing first base today.
Okay, she's got 1 strike so far. Second pitch. It's going to be a ball. It's going to be a foul.
Yeah, that one gets foul, hops over into the fans.
Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes as the current count for number...
Madison Musfeld. Line
Yep,
drive.
number 1, Madison.
Over the shortstop.
It's a shortstop.
Keely Merrigan gets that one. F6. So Watchdogs say if you can go 1, 2, 3, we can go 1, 2, 3 as well. So 3 up, 3 down for the Gazelles. Watchdogs will bring up
number 24, Ivy Kaiser. Number 1, Taven Volder. And number 13, Kennedy Merrigan.
back for the second inning right after this break.
Okay, welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson. We are live at Sertoma Park. Up to bat for the Watchdogs is number 24, Ivy Kaiser. First pitch, that's just going to be caught by the rope there. Or I guess the net.
Yeah, big net backstop, Diego, so we can't mount our camera on it like we typically do with a chain link. So we brought a tripod today and we were mounted, and so the fans get a little view through the net, unfortunately.
Count for Ivy Kaiser right now is 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Okay. 3 balls, 1 strike so far for Ivy.
Yeah, Gerard maybe tried to throw a little something off speed there, just got out of her hand, and Kaiser, obviously the way it came in, just wasn't chasing that.
It's going to be straight to the third baseman's glove.
Yeah, little F5 for the first out. Brings up left fielder Taven Valder.
Batting number 1, Taven Valder.
Okay, first pitch. She's going to try to go for a bunt. Just going to come over the bat. And that'll be a strike for Taven.
Yeah, quick show there. She was kind of holding back in a traditional stance. Quick kind of threw it out there to try to get the bat around and put it down. She turns on that one, goes to the third baseman. Quick fire over to first. Retire Valder on the 5-3 putout.
Now batting number 13, Kennedy Merrigan.
Now up to bat for the Watchdogs, number 13, Kennedy Merrigan. First pitch, it's going to be a ball. Second pitch would just be over the shoulders there. Second ball. Okay, count now 3 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, Watchdogs could use a base runner here if Merrigan can pick base on balls up here. I think Coach Storr would be happy with that and get chance to do some damage with Koth on deck. Gerard does get a ball over the plate, so now it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Merrigan will be back on the offensive here.
Okay, that one's going to come over the net there.
Yeah, big cut at that one. Just a fraction off on it, sends it foul back over behind the home dugout. Full count now to the freshman right fielder. Pitch was outside.
Okay, just going to get a base on balls for Kennedy here.
Yeah, good at bat from Kennedy. Drew a lot of pitches from Gerard, and now brings up the junior Harley Koth, the second baseman. She's working the Easton Ghost bat. This would be maybe like her first or second year style bat that she was working on. Smashed one at one point during the season, and we had to go buy a replacement that weekend, so she was ready for the next week. But that is the style of bat that she really got a hold of one. Heck of a play by the third baseman. We'll
just going to be caught by the third baseman there.
Yeah, heck of a play. We'll get her recognized. So F5 for the third out. The third baseman for the Gazelles is the flex player Olivia Puck. We saw her a little bit in the JV game, so nice job by Olivia Puck over there at third base. So the Gazelles will bring up Churchma, Hughes, and King here in the bottom half of the second. After 1.5, it's scoreless at Sertoma Park.
Okay, welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson, live at here Sertoma Park. It's Yankton Gazelles versus Beresford Watchdogs. Gazelles up to bat here, and they bring up number 23, Churchma. Okay, that one's just going to stay in field, that's...
Yeah, it's a foul ball, but did stay inside the park in area of play, I guess they call it. So Churchman now back in the box with a count of no balls, 1 strike against her.
Second pitch, it's going to be a ball. third pitch from Lorvik. Okay, gonna bounce off there. Gonna be a foul ball.
Nice job by Ashlyn Olsen over there at third. I mean, it was kind of foul early, but she made sure the ball was foul. She got over there, put a hand on it.
Yeah.
And at that point, picks up another strike against Churchma. So now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fourth pitch from Lorvik here. Okay, it's
Nice
going to be a
fly
nice
ball,
hit
left field.
towards left field.
Ball
Going to be caught over there.
She's out in a nice little bit of shade out there, Diego. I think everybody's kind of a little jealous of where Valder gets to play out there tonight. So F7 for the first out. Brings up Daly Hughes, the DP, wearing number 29 for the Gazelles.
Okay.
Watchdog fans, you may want to check out the P&D. She does get hit by the pitch, so Lorvik sends Hughes to first on a hit by pitch. Might want to check out the P&D a little later, and or James Simbirik's social media post. He is out in left center field with his camera on a long lens getting some photos of today's action. So he typically posts those on whether it's his Instagram or links to locations where he has those. That is going to get fouled.
It's going to be a foul back there.
So if you're looking for some potential shots of some Watchdogs or maybe even a game write-up tonight or tomorrow in the P&D online or print edition, you may see some of those.
Okay, second pitch from Lorvik. Going to be a bit high one there. There's going to be a first ball for Daly Hughes, or no, Brooklyn King.
Yeah, Brooklyn King, the second baseman's up to bat.
Okay, third pitch. Going to be low. Another ball for Brooklyn King. Okay, Brooklyn King will be hit by the ball there.
Yeah, so 2 hit by pitches in a row. Not what you want as the Watchdogs is putting runners on. Brings up number 8, Ava Gerard, the right fielder. Watchdogs with 1 out, runners on first and second. Little different pitching surface, Diego. We have an infield that is agri lime or kind of like a gravel. It's meant to be an infield surface with a plate kind of hooked and attached right to that surface. This is a piece of turf with a plate connected to it, kind of like a little runway strip. Beresford does have those when they practice in the gym, so it's not like we don't throw on those. We've practiced on those in the gymnasium.
Okay, second pitch from Lorvik will be another ball.
Count of 3 balls, no strikes now to Gerard. Getting runner on first and second with 1 out.
Okay, it's going to be a base on balls for Gerard. Bases are loaded with 1 down here.
Stepping in, number 12, Haley Schulte.
Brings up the center fielder, Haley Schulte. She's a lefty. Matches up with the Watchdog center fielder as a lefty as well. Schulte is a senior.
Okay, first pitch from Lorvik to Schulte. Gonna be a strike.
Good comeback there for Lorvik after a couple hit by pitches and a base on balls. first pitch strike here to number 8 hitter in the lineup, Haley Schulte.
Okay, it's going to be a second strike. Just gets Schulte to swing at that one.
And now with a little lead here in the count, again, whether she wants to just kind of go right at her or maybe just see if she can get her to chase something. Does send that one just a little up and out of the zone.
Yep. Fourth pitch from Lorvik. She's going to get her to chase something. That'll be the second out.
Yeah, that's Lorvik's first strikeout of the day. Big second out for the Dogs as they now again face the 9th batter in the lineup, Callie Koletsky, the left fielder. I believe Callie played in the JV game earlier. She had a triple, if I remember correctly, leading that game off. She's going to get a shot up the middle. It's going to score 2. Ball then gets away from the Watchdogs, so
29-6 return home.
yeah, we'll get Koletsky a single there. She did take second as the ball got away. Brings Daly Hughes in to score, and also Brooklyn King. Sends Ava Gerard to third base. So now back to the top of the lineup, brings up number 2, Jocelyn Burns.
First pitch. Okay, going to be a ball there. A little too inside and low.
So Watchdogs give up 2 here in the bottom half of the second. 2 down, no force, so they're going to look to make a play at first. Get after the batter. That one's going to get out in the left center field gap and go to the fence, so it's going to score 2 more. So Burns now turns on 1 with a double. Brings in Gerard and Koletsky. Brings up number 11, Madison Gerard, the pitcher.
Madison Gerard.
Yep. Just going to bounce off the ground there.
Just cannot get it fielded and thrown cleanly over to first. So on the air, the Gazelles will score another one. Gerard goes to second.
Now batting, number 1.
Brings up Madison Musfeld, the first baseman. Gazelles have now put up 5 in the bottom half of the second here. Watchdogs, again, will focus on the batter, ignore the runner, and hope to get the out to get out of this inning.
Just above the shoulders there. That'll be a ball. That one's going to be just in the zone. Looked like it. First strike. Count 1 ball, 1 strike for Madison Maslet. Or Masfeld.
Yeah, that one is up around the helmet area, so draws 1 strike. Now the count to Madison Musfeld, the first baseman. 2 down here in the bottom of the second.
Okay. All right.
Kaiser blocks that one and keeps it in
Gerard
front of her,
will get to third.
Does allow Gerard to take third as the ball did just bounce away. Count is now, I believe, 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yep. Fifth pitch from Lorvik. Going to be strike 2, bringing up the full count. Sixth pitch. Okay, going to be a foul ball.
Yeah, Musfeld hangs strong there, fouls it off. Lorvik as well hangs strong, kind of battle from down in the count here, gets things to a full count. Full count, 2 out, runner on third. Gazelles up 5-0 now. Base on balls, it gets away.
Okay, it's going to bring number 11.
Musfelt reaches on a base on balls. Gerard comes in to score on the pass ball. Gazelles have batted around now, so we need to change up our scorecard here. Brings up Kyra Churchma, her second at bat here.
And the Watchdogs will have a defensive talk over there.
Watchdogs will go to relief pitcher Brindley Moaning here. Laura, a good round of applause as she goes off. Moaning will get a few warm-up pitches. Diego, let's take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson. Today is Gazelles versus Watchdogs. Softball varsity here. Up to bat for the Gazelles is
It is Kira
number
Churchman.
23, Kira Jersmit.
Yeah, bring in the 8th grade relief pitcher Brindley Moaning.
Okay, it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike for Brindley.
Churchma did fly out to left field to get this inning started.
Okay. It's going to be another ball. Count 2 balls, 1 strike. Okay, it's going to be second strike for Brindley. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes here.
Runner at first, they get a chance to make a play at second or first. Speed
Never mind.
settled right in there. Moaning rings her up for the 3rd out, her first K of the game. Came in relief, gets the K, gets the Dogs out of it, but after 2 complete, it's Gazelles 6, Watchdogs 0. Diego, Watchdogs will look to get something rolling here in the top half of the 3rd with...
They're going to break up number 22, Lily Seivert, number 2, Ashlyn Olson, and back up the top, number 20, Reese Olson. Okay, welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson. Here at the bottom of the 2nd inning, top of the 3rd inning. And I just see my brother came in, actually.
Okay, is he coming to cheer you on?
Probably, I don't know. Anyways, top of the third, here at Sartoma Park. Not pitching. Up to bat is number 22, Lily Seivert.
Not your first softball game that you call, but the first one on the road.
Yeah.
Traveled with the team today. You were on the team bus. Helped get everything set up and calling the action here on Dogboat Entertainment Watchdogs.live. Seivert with a chopper. This is going to be
Chopper
trouble.
there. Oh, and she got it second time.
Okay, just enough of a chop there, allowed her to reach, so an infield single. Seivert looking to get things rolling for the Dogs. Let's get some offense and get things rolling on the top half of the third here.
Okay, up to bat now for the Watchdogs. Number 2, Ashlyn Olsen.
Yeah, Ashlyn plays third base. Her first time up to bat here facing Madison Gerard.
Try to get it
She's asked
bent.
to put down
Oh, bunt. Just comes off the top of the bat. Second pitch, going to try to go for another bunt. Yep, it's going to be the second strike. Count, no balls, 2 strikes. Third pitch. And try to go for another bunt. It's going to be a strikeout for Olsen. Up to bat now for is number 20, Reese Olsen.
Yeah, Reese with a ground out to second base in the first.
Okay, it's going to be a ball. Second pitch from Madison Gerard. Another outside pitch there. Second ball for Reese. Third pitch. Going to be a strike for Reese. Okay, going to be the third ball for Reese. Just in front of the plate there.
Yeah, 3 balls, 1 strike. Now the count with 1 out. Seivert on first. Dogs down 6-0 to the Gazelles.
Okay, got to be a nice hit towards that right field. Okay, Reese will be safe at first. However, Seivert will not be safe at second.
Yeah, that was 4-6 put out. They got the lead runner, so Reese reaches on a fielder's choice. Seivert the second out of the inning, so now Reese replaces her on first, brings up Keely Merrigan. She had a ground out back to the pitcher.
Okay. Looked like the ball to me. Let's see what the umpire calls that one. Nope, that'll be a strike. Oh, that's going to be a foul ball way off towards the left side there.
Yeah, she really came around on that one.
Luckily, the cars are parked way further back this time.
Yeah, a lot of grass over to that left field area. So now with 2 down in the top of the third, counts no balls, 2 strikes here to the senior Keely Merrigan.
Okay. That'll be a ball there. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just about gonna miss that one for Keely.
Yeah, that is a strikeout for the third out. So Watchdogs get a runner on, just can't do anything with it. So now after 2.5 complete, it's Gazelles 6, Watchdogs 0. We'll come out for the defensive half or the bottom half of the third. And Gazelles will bring up
number 29, Daly Hughes. Number 6, Brooklyn King. And number 8, Ava Gerard.
Okay, we're back right after this break.
Welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson. Live here at Sartoma Park, Yankton Gazelles versus Beresford Watchdogs. Up to bat for the Gazelles is number 29, Daly Hughes. Okay, that'll be a ball. Second pitch for Moaning. Okay, that one's going to be a foul ball, bringing up the count to 1-1. Third pitch from Moaning. That one's going to be another high one. Okay, count 2 balls, 1 strike. Fourth pitch. Little too far inside, close to the batter. Third ball, 1 strike. Fifth pitch for Moaning. Okay, it's going to be a strike, bringing up the full count. Sixth pitch. Okay, going to be a base on balls for number 29, Daly Hughes. Up to bat now is number 6, Brooklyn King.
Yeah, King was hit by a pitch at the last at bat of the second. So was Daly Hughes, who just reached first on a base on balls. So Watchdogs put runners on in the second. Didn't turn out very well for them. Let's hope they can clean up here in the third.
Looked like to be throwing a low pitch there. Just barely got it to chase that one. Second pitch. Okay. Brooklyn will not chase that one. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Third pitch from Brindley. Okay, it's going to be a high one. That'll be a ball.
Two balls, 1 strike. Now the count here to Brooklyn King, the second baseman.
Okay, fourth pitch, it will be a ball. Count now is 3 balls, 1 strike. Fifth pitch. Okay, it's going to be hit towards center field. Okay, safe at first.
Yeah, King with a single there. Advances Daly Hughes over to second. So now with nobody down, runners on first and second, brings up the 7th batter in the lineup, number 8, Ava Gerard, the right fielder.
First pitch. Okay, they're going to go for a bunt there. Okay. All bases are loaded.
Yeah, get the bunt down. Looking to advance the runners, and that turf, it just kind of settled right down. So Gerard with an infield single bunt moves Hughes over to third, King to second, and now Gerard on first brings up number 12, Haley
number 12,
Schulte.
Haley Schulte.
She struck out in the second inning. with bases loaded. Got him loaded again here.
Okay, that's going to be over the head there. First ball.
Watchdogs likely look to come home. The infield is playing in, especially on the corners.
Second pitch. Okay, going to be a strike.
So they're probably going to, if they can get it fielded cleanly, they're going to look to send it into Kaiser at home.
Third pitch. All right, that's going to be a strike. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes so far. Okay, second ball for Haley. Fifth pitch from Moaning. Okay, just gonna get Haley Schulte to swing at that one.
Brings up Callie Koletsky. She had I believe it was a triple count leading off the JV game. Ninth batter in the lineup. She did have a single in the second that drove in some key runs, and then she came around to score. So Kaiser gets a big block in front of the plate there.
Okay. Count 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch. Okay. Gonna get number 3, Kaylee Koletsky, to swing at that one. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Third pitch. Okay, it's gonna be hit towards like right around center and right field. Gonna be caught by center field.
Yeah, they do tag and only score 1 and only advance the other runners, so they have to give one up. F8 to get the second out. Does allow Hughes to come in and score. Brooklyn King goes to third, so now runners at first and third with 2 down. Back the lineup brings up Jocelyn Burns.
Number 2, Jocelyn Burns.
Yankton now up 7-0. Watchdogs just an error in the field. They're going to throw.
Okay.
Try to get the out with the steal at second on Gerard.
Brooklyn King
comes in to score. Gerard rounds second and goes to third on all of that.
Okay.
Burns with a count of 1 ball and no strikes shown on the board. There's a foul ball called down the third baseline. Runner on third, Gerard. Whether it hit her directly or did it go off of Ashlyn's glove and then hit her? Did you see it?
I'm pretty sure it hit her directly. One ball, 1 strike is the count right now.
Right down that third base line. It's only the second strike. It was not dropped third strike. It was only the second strike. So the runner on third does come in to score on that. Now base is empty. So the runner did go. I guess I think the question is the batter that thought she had the third strike started running down to first. She cannot run down to first.
Okay, umpires will have a little chat over that one.
Yeah, the question is, she runs down to first. And can then the runner from third go, or did her going early? 2 down, this is kind of crucial as the point of somebody scoring or out. Okay, they're going to put the runner back at third, I believe is what they're doing.
It's like they're just going to redo the play then.
I mean, if anything, I think there's potential that the batter would be out, which would not allow the run to score. So now the Yankton Gazelles coaches are questioning why their run is going to get taken off the board.
Receiving runner.
Okay, so was that King that was back on losing track who we had over there? Is it Gerard? Might be Gerard. So
Gerard, I think.
Run off the board for the moment anyways. Back on to Burns, so now the score is 7, I believe. Or 8, it is 8.
Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, now bringing up the full count with the 5th pitch. Sixth pitch from Moaning. Okay. Will be a strikeout. Oh, never mind. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now bringing up the full count.
Yeah, full count with 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. Opportunity for the Dogs to get out of this thing.
Okay, spilled about it there at first base.
Just could not field it cleanly. So Burns reaches on the air. Gerard does come in to score anyway, so now it's 9-0. Runner on first brings up number 11, Madison Gerard.
Madison Gerard.
Okay, first pitch. Now it's going to come over the net, into that tree. Yep, going to go over to the field behind us. One strike so far. Second pitch. Okay, going to be a low one there. That'll be the ball. Third pitch. Yep, it's going to be a strike. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Fourth pitch. Okay, that's going to be a foul ball. Yep, count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fifth pitch now. Okay, it is going to be the second ball for Gerard. Sixth pitch from Brindley. Okay. It's going to be caught by the second baseman, it looks like.
Yeah, F4 Watchdogs get out of that half the inning, but they give up 3 more. So now after 3 complete, Gazelles 9, Watchdogs 0. We'll look to battle here in the 4th. Watch Dogs will bring up.
Number 8, Brindley Moaning. Number 24, Ivy Kaiser. And number 1, Taven Volder.
Okay, back right after this, top of the fourth.
Okay, welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson. Here live at Sertoma Park. Up to bat for the Watchdogs is number 8, Brindley Moaning. Off that first pitch, it'll be a strike.
Yeah, she flew out to third base in the first inning.
Okay, second pitch will be a ball. Okay, third pitch will be another ball, if I'm not mistaken. Fourth pitch. Okay,
could be
it's gonna
trouble,
high
Diego.
flying over there
Yep.
to the second baseman.
And
Okay,
she slipped. Okay, so Moaning turns a single into a double. Again, going to take a big spark and some big runs here where Watchdogs get things kind of tallied together. See if we can get that string started here after Moaning gets things going. So she is the pitcher. We're going to bring in a courtesy runner for the pitcher. It's number 4, Harper Olson. Dogbone Entertainment, Watchdogs.live. Jared Olson and Diego Hernandez on the call.
up to bat now for the Watchdogs. Number 24, Ivy Kaiser. First pitch was a ball.
Yeah, catcher set up outside, and that's where they delivered it. I think they were looking to see if they could get Kaiser to kind of chase one out off the plate. Catcher settles in the inside now.
Second pitch. Okay, it's going to be a strike. Third pitch. Okay, it's going to be high flying over there to the first baseman. Okay, never mind, going to be caught by the second baseman.
Yeah, a little F for the second baseman. Came in from behind the first baseman and called her off. Brings up left fielder Taven Volder.
First pitch to Taven. Okay, it's going to be a bunt. Going to be out at first base.
Okay, another little bunt. First one, she bunted over to third base. This one kind of back to the pitcher. It's a bang-bang play at first base. Tough call for the umpire. Calls her out for the second out. Brings up Kennedy Merrigan.
And Harper Olson also made it to third off of that.
Yeah, so the courtesy runner did reach. Now with 2 down, Watchdogs just looking to get something on.
Okay.
That's going to get in.
Merrigan with a nice hit towards that right field there.
Yeah.
Over the field, right field there. Brings Harper Olson home.
Merrigan
to
goes
third.
for a stand-up triple.
Number 14, Harley Coe.
Bringing up number 14, Harley Koth up to bat.
Talked about the wind pushing straight out, Diego. That's one that, again, the right fielder was in the gap enough, wasn't going to get there, but that really did aid it getting out to the fence.
Okay, first pitch there will be a ball.
Watchdogs do get on the board, so now it's Gazelles 9, Watchdogs 1.
Okay, that one's going to be a ball. Count 2 balls, no strikes. Third pitch. Okay. Hit right over to the right net there. 2 balls, 1 strike so far. Fourth pitch. Oh, gonna slip out the pitcher's hand there. Yep, 3 balls, 1 strike. Okay, it's going to be a base on balls for Harley Coates.
Now batting number 22, Lily Seibert.
Up to bat now for the Watchdogs, number 22, Lily Seibert. Looks like we're going to have a defensive talk over there for the Gazelles.
Diego, the Watchdogs went on 2-out rallies the other day. I forget if that was against the Phoenix or who we were playing against. Maybe it was
the Marion Freeman Academy Phoenix.
Yeah, possibly. But there was somebody we were playing the other day. We got 2 outs, and that just seemed to when we had our runs. We made a little push, ended up getting 3-4 runs. Next inning, 2 outs, picked up 3 or 4 runs. Maybe this is the start of an inning like that for the Watchdogs, where get a couple outs, but we find a way to pick up 3 or 4. Do that in the 4th here and do it again in the 5th. I mean, there's an opportunity to kind of claw our way back into this thing 2-3 runs at a time if we can just get some good defense.
Okay. First pitch to Lily. Okay, going to be thrown inside there. Runners on first and third.
Yeah, they did had the shortstop kind of coming over, threw it in short, thinking that Koth might be going to take second. Just trying to outguess the Watchdog coaching staff. They weren't sending Koth. Assume now maybe with a second or third pitch, maybe he'll do it then. High fly ball went up after it.
To that left fielder over there.
Went up for it, just unfortunately right into the left fielder's position. So F7 for the 3rd out. Watchdogs pick up 1 after 3.5. It's Gazelles 9, Watchdogs 1 for the Gazelles.
Up to bat will be number 1, Madison Musfelt. Number 23, Kira Churchma. Number 29, Daly Hughes.
Okay, we're back with the bottom half of the 4th inning right after this.
Okay, welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson. We are live here at Sertoma Park. Yankton Gazelles versus Beresford Watchdogs. Up for the Gazelles right now is number 1, Madison Musfelt. Score is Beresford 1, Yankton Gazelles number 9. Count for Musfelt here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, Diego, your brother stopped by to check in on you. What's he up to? He's
over going to the concessions,
Okay, he's going to check out the concessions now.
Count 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
All right, he had a Mount Marty Lancer shirt on. Is he a Lancer?
Yeah, he's a Lancer.
All right.
Okay, second ball for Masfelt here. Fifth pitch from Moaning. Okay, it's going to be hit just in that gap between shortstop, third base, and left field. Okay, going to try to make a play at second. Okay, just going to be off there.
Yeah, Musfelt with a single, and then she took second. Watch Dogs probably should have got that recovered and thrown in time before Musfelt could take second. So she takes a base against the Dogs, now in scoring position, brings up Kyra Churchma.
Okay, first pitch gonna be a foul ball. Thank you. Okay, 1 strike so far. 2 strikes now for Kira.
Okay, Boning just showed the off speed, so I'll be curious if she goes out of zone or just brings heat or what she does.
Third pitch. Okay, it's going to be hit just in that gap again.
So the ball, not that it had really a chance of being caught, but it was enough that Madison Musfelt did not leave second base. She was tagging up. Allows Churchman to reach on that gapper out into short center.
Up to bat now for the Gazelles, number 29, Daly Hughes.
Okay, and Churchman is the catcher, so they're going to bring a courtesy runner out. That's number 20. We'll get you a name on that one. Hannah Chrisman, possibly. It is Chrisman. They just announced it over the local PA. Watchdogs left fielder just comes running into the dugout. Not sure if we're up against a medical item or she's kind of holding her finger or hand out. Might have cut something possibly. Yeah, she's looking for the athletic trainer, so Watchdogs do make a substitution. I believe that is Kate Dagan, and that is what is announced. So 15 for 1, so it'll be Kate Dagan going out to left field. All right, Daly Hughes, the DP. She was hit by a pitch and a base on balls, but has scored twice. So.
Okay. First ball off of that pitch.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Okay. Second ball for number 29, Daly Hughes. Third pitch for Brindley. Okay, just going to come off the top of the bat there. It'll be a strike for Daly. Fourth pitch. Okay, count brings up to 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Runners on first and second. Fifth pitch. Okay, it's going to be a ball, bringing up the full count here. Okay, it's going to be a base on balls here for Daly.
That moves Musfelt to third and Churchma to second.
Okay, so now number 6, Brooklyn King, with bases loaded here.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
And 0 down.
Hit by pitch in the second, and she had a single in the third.
Okay, first pitch is going to be a ball. Second pitch from Brindley. Okay, just going to go right
Back
under your
up the
glove.
middle, it's going to score 2.
Yep.
So that is Musfelt and Churchma come around to score for the Gazelles. Single right up the middle.
Stepping in, number 8, Ava Gerard.
Does allow Hughes to go to second.
Now up for the Gazelles is number 8, Ava Gerard. First pitch from Moaning. Oh, just going to go over the net there. Oh. All right. Around back left of the spectators to our left.
Okay, runners first and second, nobody out.
Second pitch. Okay, just going to come off the bat there.
Yeah, Gerard has fouled 2 off now, so Moaning with a little bit of an advantage here against her. Let's see if she can pick up an out with a big K. Fans, as that sun does continue to set out there in left field, we're going to get that little bit of a sun glaze on the camera. I'll try to tilt it down a little bit, but just not much we're going to be able to do. With the way that sun is setting, you're going to get that little bit of a circle or spot on the lens.
Count, no balls, 2 strikes. Third pitch. Okay, going to be a ball there.
Gerard had a base on balls in the second and had a single in the third.
Fourth pitch from number 8. Okay, yep, there it is. Gonna get her to swing at that one. That'll be an out. First out for the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, another strikeout for Moaning. Got Gerard to chase that one out front.
Bringing up number 12, Haley Schulte.
A couple strikeouts on the day. Shows bunt, pulls that back.
That one's going to be a ball. Okay, she's going to try to get that one, but just about missed there. That'll be 1 ball, 1 strike now.
Yeah, turned around, tried to square up and put a button down to advance the runners. Just couldn't quite get it down.
Okay, just quite couldn't get that one again. A little too far outside.
Yeah, she's offered twice now.
Count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fourth pitch from Moaning. Okay, gonna be a ball thrown outside and low. Fifth pitch from Moaning. Okay, it's gonna come off the bat there. Foul ball. Okay, 6th pitch from Moaning. Okay, that one's gonna come over towards.
It's gonna get down, just over second base. Runner does score from second.
Number 29, Daly Hughes.
So Schulte worked a count there and then ended up delivering a single. Brings up Callie Koletsky. Flew out to center field and a single. 1 down here, Diego. Runners at first and second. Dogs down by 11 in the bottom of the 4th.
Okay, it's going to be a swing and a miss there. That'll be a strike. Really nice sounding bats over there behind us.
Yeah, I got a little baseball scrimmage or practice or something. So they've got baseballs and aluminum bats.
Okay, that's going to be a foul ball. Bringing up the 2nd strike. Count, no balls, 2 strikes. Third pitch. Okay, gonna strike out number 3, Kaylee Koletsky.
Stepping to the plate.
Bringing up back to the top of the lineup, number 2, Jocelyn Burns.
Okay, Burns with a fly out to center, a double, and then reached on an error in the third. Come around to score once so far today. Dogs 2 down here, down by 11 in the bottom of the 4th. To get out of this inning, they're going to have to do some offensive work in the top of the 5th to keep this game going.
Okay, that was a strike off of that one. Okay,
Right
nice hit
field.
over to right field. Gonna be spilled out over there at right field. Okay, runner number 6, Brooklyn King, makes it home.
So she goes to second on that.
Stepping in for your Gazelles, number 11, Madison Gerard.
Okay,
Let's see here, King came around to score. Is that what they did? 12.
up to bat now for the Gazelles, number 11, Madison Gerard. First pitch. Okay, just gonna be a foul ball. Directly in from my view into the sun.
Okay, so now we're 13-1. Dogs down by 12.
Second pitch. Okay, gonna be a ball. All right, third pitch. Gonna be another ball. Count 2 balls, 1 strike now. Okay, third ball for Jocelyn, oh not Jocelyn, Madison Gerard. Runners on second and third. Okay, not gonna be caught by the second baseman there. Gonna get Madison Gerard to third,
Going to be a triple.
bringing home Jocelyn and Haley Schulte.
Yep. Brings Burns around to score.
Stepping in,
And Schulte.
Madison Musbell.
So the Gazelles have batted around here in the 4th inning. Need to scratch the book up a little more. Brings up number 1, Madison Musfeld.
First pitch. Okay, gonna be a strike. On third is Madison Gerard. Second pitch. Okay, gonna be a swing and a miss. Score is 15 Gazelles and Beresford 1.
Diego, if they score one more run here, it'll be the 15-run rule after 3. So pretty big for the Watchdogs to not let Madison Gerard come around and score.
Okay. Madison Gerard, or not Madison Gerard, number 1, Madison, or
Yeah,
Madison Masfelt just fouls that one.
1-15, so 14-run differential. One more run will end it here in the 4th. Watchdogs should get this and get out of the inning, and they do. So F6 to stay alive. 1-15. Diego, we got some work to do. We're going to need 5 here in this half of the inning. We're going to need 5 in this half of the inning, or we will be done. I'm getting something from the superintendent. We'll go to break. We'll be right back.
Okay, welcome back, Watchdog fans. I am Diego Hernandez, here joined by Jared Olson.
And Diego, we did get a substitution here on the offensive side. They're going to put Capri Molinix in number 19 to hit in the 9 slot. Just see if she can get something generated here in the top half of the 5th, as the Watchdog's going to need some offense to keep this thing going. Down by 14 runs here in the 5th.
Okay, it's going to be a ball for Capri. Looks like a baseball got out from the field behind us. Okay, strike for Capri. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, it's going to be the second ball for Capri. Capri's just going to chop that one. Okay, and that's going to be an out at first base.
Yeah, 1-3 put out for the first out. Back to the top of the lineup.
Number 20, Reese Olson.
Yeah, ground out in the first, reached on a fielder's choice in the third.
Okay, going to foul that one.
Fouls that one back off of, maybe even hit part of the catcher, but for sure part of the umpire's protective gear, but went down to the ground, kind of popped straight back up, so not a ton of velocity on it.
Okay. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike now.
It's going to get down
Okay,
for
going
a
to be
hit.
a nice hit, center field.
Okay, 1 out rally time here, Diego.
Yep.
Go Dogs, and they brought out the dogs. You got your brother with a hot dog or sausage there. Superintendent's brought me a sausage. Oh, you got a sausage as well.
Yeah, he got a sausage as well.
Okay, well, 3 sausages.
Up to bat now is number 16, Keely Merrigan. First pitch will be a strike.
Nothing says 5th inning rally like a grilled bratwurst. So we appreciate the superintendent taking care of us tonight.
Yesterday I did. Heard about it over the air.
Yeah, we talked about it over on the. We talked about it.
I got myself a Diet Coke. Selfish.
Okay, count is no balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball on the score now. Okay, gonna be fouled out there on the left. Gonna be grabbed by one of the fans back there. Okay, second ball. Oh, gonna be hit in the back by that one.
Diego, did you notice what I did there?
Yeah, I noticed you muted yourself and proceeded to eat.
Yeah, I muted my line. That's a better move. I proceeded to mute my line. Left you kind of hanging with that bratwurst in front of you that you really wanted to get after. I'm over here taking a few bites of mine. Reese Olson gets caught over at first base, but luckily he's able to get in and steal second in the start of the pickle there. All right, Diego, this is your chance to mute your line and then get a couple bites of that thing while I cover it for you. All right. So now with Reese Olson at second, one down, Keely Merrigan draws a base on balls. So now runner on first, runner on second, one down, brings up the pitcher, number 8, Brinley Moaning. Flew out to third base in the first and got a single in the fourth and came around to score. Watchdog's sole run of the game is Brinley Moaning. She gets a pitch from Gerard outside. Watchdogs with good wheels on the bases. Something out in the gap will score one or maybe a couple. Moaning gets a called strike against her. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, we're in the top of the fifth. Dogs down by 14. Gets one. That maybe... No, heck of a play by the center fielder. Reese did tag, so she goes to 3.
Okay. I'm going to return here.
So you're back. Okay, yep. So Moaning will fly out to center field. Ugh, gut wrencher. That one almost got down. Let's recognize who's out there in center field. That is Haley Schulte. So heck of a play defensively by Haley. So now Watchdogs down to their last out.
Up to bat now for the Watchdogs, number 24, Ivy Kaiser. Runners on first and third. Okay, we can hear the cheers from the Watchdog players. It's going to be a strike. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, count 2 balls, 1 strike now. Again, the Watchdogs need to get 5 runs at least if they want to stay alive in this game. 3 balls, 1 strike now for the count. Okay, it's going to be a base on balls here for Ivy Kaiser. Now up to bat for the Watchdogs is number 15, Kate Dagan. Okay, looks like Storo over there is going to call time.
Running for the Watchdogs, number 3,
okay.
Madeline Gillespie.
Running for Ivy Kaiser, the catcher, is number 3, Maddie Gillespie. Number 15, Kate Dagan up to bat. Okay, just going to go over the helmet there. That is going to be first ball. Second pitch here. Okay, going to be another ball.
That's the best superintendent, maybe one of the best 2 I've ever worked under. Yep. He's got the rally cap on. He got us rally bratwurst. What a great guy.
I know. Count now is 3 balls, no strikes. Okay. Strike 1 now. Bases are loaded with Reese Olson, Gillespie,
and we got Keeley out in second.
And Merrigan out on second. Okay, it's going to be a base on balls, giving us 1 point. That now puts us 4 under our goal that we have to meet.
Brings up freshman right fielder Kennedy Merrigan. She had a triple last time up to bat. She's got the ability to really get a hold of one.
Okay, first pitch there is going to be a ball. Bases are still loaded. Second pitch there is going to be another ball. Okay, it's going to be a strike for Kennedy. Pitcher is Madison Gerard still, right?
Correct.
Okay. Gerard will throw an off-speed pitch there, getting Kennedy to swing at that one.
2 balls.
Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, bringing up the full count here, really bringing it down to a wire.
Yeah, full count, bases loaded, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runners can go on the pitch.
Okay, just gonna foul that one.
So anything to the outfield with the runners going on the release should score 2.
It's going to be a base on balls for Kennedy Merrigan, making us another point. 1 point closer to the 5-point goal. I guess the run goal. Now only 3 left. Gazelles will have a defensive talk over there on the mound.
Watch Dogs will bring up Harley Koth, junior second baseman.
Okay. Defensive talk over. Up to bat, number 14, Harley Koth. Okay, it's going to be a strike for Harley.
Fans, again, we know that the camera with that setting sun is causing some trouble with your view.
Second pitch there will be a ball. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, second ball for Harley. Fourth pitch. Gonna be too far inside, that'll be the third ball. Count 3 balls, 1 strike. Fifth pitch. Okay, it's going to be hit over towards that second baseman. It's going to be out at first base.
Yeah, it'll be the 4-3 put out for the third out. That will retire the Dogs. They'll go down in 5 innings here against the Gazelles. So, Diego, appreciate you getting out of school and traveling along with, helping get everything set up, calling the game, and now be part of tearing everything down as we get ready to load up and head back home. But fans, where are we at here, Diego? We're on Tuesday. Friday, we got JV versus Canton at home, and then on Saturday, we host a tournament in Beresford. So that'll be kind of the action coming up. Sign us out, Diego.
Yep. That is going to be the end of the game. Gazelles 15, Beresford 3. Thank you for tuning in to Watch Dogs Entertainment Live, or whatever we're called on YouTube.
Live, Dogwood Entertainment.
Yeah, Dogwood Entertainment, yeah.
Okay, we're out.